Welcome to Tokyo, guys. I want to show you how to use reflections for interesting architecture photos in the city. I'm Lucas from EYExplore. Today I want to teach you how to do an interesting photo using a reflective surface in a kind of architecture-heavy environment. I'm here in Shiodome, in kind of a businessy area in Tokyo. And today I'm shooting with a full-frame Nikon and a zoom lens. I'm going to just briefly run down what settings I'm using right now. So for this shot with the light that we have here, I've set my camera to 2/50th of a second for the shutter speed, f5.6 and 400 ISO. Okay, and my goal is going to be to get people eventually coming around that corner behind me there and reflecting in this nice granite or marble surface here. I did bring a zoom lens so that I can zoom in and out, of course, and see which focal lengths work better. All right, so let me show you how I do this shot. I like to put my camera right up against the wall, okay? And I'm gonna do this on live view, right? So typically I do use the viewfinder, but live view is better for me here because getting my head close and in there is difficult. And so right away, see there's my shot, and there was a person who just popped out, which is exactly what I want. I'm looking for little details to improve my shot first though. This line here, right? So I'm gonna move a little bit forward because I don't want this crack in the shot. And then the beauty of the zoom lens here is, I can bring that in a little tighter. And you see that? And what I'm going for is this awesome symmetry. So I'm just gonna move my focus point a little bit to those stairs there. I'm gonna focus. Oops, there we go. And now I'm ready to shoot. And you know what? I can even kill the live view now, all right? I'm not going to because I want you guys to see, but I typically would turn it off because it makes everything a little bit faster. And then it's a matter of just waiting for a person to come. And this is the fun part of photography. We have to be patient. It's a bit like fishing. You just have to wait for the shots to come to you. What I'm thinking here is actually we can maybe zoom this in even a little bit more, somewhere around there, just to kind of mix it up. And now, again, what zooming does here, or getting closer if I couldn't zoom, is it eliminates a lot of the other stuff in the scene. So it becomes a simpler shot. And in photography, another kind of cliche, but a true thing is less is more. That one was pretty good. One more thing I want to point out is that I'm using, in this camera, back button focus, which means that when I push the shutter button, it shoots immediately. Now, it's not necessary to do it that way. You can focus on here, but what's important is to have your focus ready to go so that when the person does pop out, as soon as you push the shutter release, camera will take a photo because, it's a very brief moment when that person is in the sweet spot for our shot. See, like that. Okay, guys, so what we just did was a brief kind of architecture, but also a street photo. So, we used the reflections, but we incorporated a person. But this next shot that I want to show you guys is purely architecture. So come on over here. I'll show you a cool spot for this shot. So it doesn't seem like much right off the bat. And if you look up, okay, there's some cool stuff there. But once again, using the reflective surfaces of the building here, I put my camera, and without even looking for this shot, of course, if I was doing it really carefully, I would look. But I'm just gonna put it flat there, the focus, and look something like that. Okay? There you go. Try one more time. Fantastic shot. Looks, dramatic, beautiful reflection. And by just looking up, you would not have expected it to be there. So that's another fun way to use reflections in the city for dramatic results. All right, guys, so that was a couple interesting ideas that you can use to, spice up your photography when you're shooting in the city. If you are ever in Tokyo, please come here. We're in Shiodome. I'll be sure to include the location of these photos in the description below. In your own hometown, in the city, you see surfaces like this. Try shooting with them. And remember, the most important thing is to get out there, challenge your eye. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe, please hit that like button. And if you have any questions or comments or any ideas for future videos, please let us know below in the comments.